Sanibonani Mzansi, and welcome to your home of the latest trends. It's TrendingSA right here on S3, where we open up the conversation and ease you into the weekend.
Whoa,
I'm the leader of the pack. My name is Maple, the emperor of Umlazi, the only royalty that matters on this table. And helping me with the business of today, it's my two beautiful co-hosts. It's the gorgeous Princess Loot.
You're so rude. First of all, it's King Loot. Second of all, about to be your queen in your kingdom. But hi everyone, how you guys doing? Oh, you're so hectic.
About it. And to complete the trio is the funny and fabulous Duchess of Comedy. It's Lesego Tlhabi.
On my way to England, rest in peace, Prince Philip.
What the hell is wrong with you?
So, let's move on. So, Ubunifu Space is a popular London-based collective of 6 young first-generation British Africans, and their YouTube platform, which launched in 2017, has been celebrating African music ever since, using their digital space to showcase and share different sounds and pop cultural experiences of Africans within the African continent, as well as in the diaspora. They've garnered a large following, building quite the fan base, especially here in Mzansi.
I know that's right, and they recently started releasing an 8-part docu-series that zones in on SA, and they join us tonight to tell us all about it and more. Welcome to TrendingSA, Ubunifu Space! How are you guys doing?
Good, thank you.
So great to have you on the show.
It feels so good to speak to fellow Brits for the first time on the show. So you recorded your reaction video roughly 4 years ago. Please walk us through what inspired you to start zooming in on the African content and our content.
I think initially when we started, the main aim was to be able to create a space that will be able to showcase the diversity of sounds coming out of the African continent, because we could see the growth of sort of the scope looking into Africa and sort of the creative scene, but we wanted it to be a thing that could showcase the variety of sounds, not just Afrobeats. And then from that point on, as a collective, we came together and the reaction video started.
You guys, you young, and as the youth part of the African diaspora, I want to know if at all this platform has helped you connect more to your African roots.
I mean, what I'd say is that as individuals, because we're all from different African countries, we've had like good upbringing in terms of them, our parents showing us like our culture. Obviously, me being from Ghana, I've learned a lot about Uganda being at home. Whereas with the Ubunifu Space, like, what we have managed to learn is obviously learn more about different countries within Africa. So, for example, SA, I didn't know much about SA culture until we started this platform. So, for us to learn about the cultures through music, I think that's what's been very important for us.
It's amazing.
So as a collective space, you know, you guys are very intentional about showcasing African music and artists. So why was it so important for you to showcase the music that I guess people in the first world country would not necessarily consume?
Because if you don't, it's like if you don't do it, you're never going to know. And Africa's so big, it's so diverse. And I think being over in the UK, we're so used to seeing music from West Africa. Like, that's just due to the migration within the UK. But the fact that we get to expose people to, look, there are lots of people in the UK that are from East, South, North, West Africa, but they don't even get to experience their own culture within the country that they live in. So for us, it's like, what can we do to bring that to you? So there's South Africans living in the UK, specifically London, who don't get to hear their music all the time or connect to their culture all the time out and about in London clubs or just events or anything that we do. So for us, it's so important to be able to give that experience back to people, and for us to also embrace and learn and understand our own community. So. Yeah.
I mean, I think it's safe to say that you guys have kind of pioneered the interest that people have in African sounds and aesthetics. So what do you think sets your channel apart still from the various YouTubers that are popping up now, sort of critiquing or taking interest in African aesthetics?
We pop it.
I think like what we do, we just go above and beyond. I think like obviously we do reaction, but as you can see with the Ubuntu tour and coming down to South Africa and Kenya, we actually want to come out and explore and integrate ourselves within the culture and the vibe and understand properly, because you can watch it through a computer screen, but you don't actually get the genuine feel of what a sound, what it may feel like going to like Zone 6 or
I know that's right.
So, yeah, I think that's what sets us apart, really.
You know, your fans obviously pleaded for you guys to come to South Africa for a number of years. I actually even recall seeing you guys saying this.
We gotta go South Africa.
We have to go.
We have to go, fam.
Has to happen.
Has to happen.
So, girls, obviously you guys didn't come, unfortunately, but next time you will be coming, so don't worry.
And then this happened.
Thank you and the team for coming through to our beautiful country. Spreading the love. It was really amazing.
What a vibe. So you guys didn't only just come to visit South Africa and now you know Zone 6. You actually filmed an 8-part docu-series that highlights the eclectic South African art and music scene. So if you guys had to choose your favorite experience, which one would it be? I know obviously Zone 6 is definitely top 2.
He's gonna say, what is it? Sunday roast. He's gonna say Sunday roast.
It was amazing.
I've never experienced that anywhere else, if I'm being very honest, because like people are very bubbly, the music, the culture, it's just like people are just so happy, and I've never like experienced that kind of feeling anywhere else. So for me, I think Sunday roast definitely tops any other experience I've had in SA for sure.
This guy can write your whole
trying to go back.
2-page essay about Sunday roast.
Let me tell you, I will join you writing that 2-pager, turn into a 5-pager. I'm team Sunday roast as well, so.
That's what I like to hear.
So I've got this thing where if I hear an incredibly beautiful song, I actually tear up and I don't know what to do. Like I literally stand there and I'm just like, what am I hearing? And I thought I was the only one until I saw you guys reacting to the same song like this. Listen. I absolutely get it. That was my exact reaction when I heard that song. But I don't want to say what actually took me about that song. What took you guys? Like, what did you guys hear? What went through your mind when you heard that song for the first time?
You know, you want to go?
I think because we never really, I think we were starting to understand
Yeah.
understand it, and we're very used to, like, in the UK there is a lot of those kind of really heavy beat type of genres. If it's, I don't know if it's drum and bass or whatever you want to call it, but this sound, it was just something we had never heard before, and I just didn't know how to react. I didn't know what to do with my body. I just wanted to be, I know. Move. I needed to shake. I needed to do something. So that's why I was like, I just felt like these guys are mad to create this song. They are mad.
Listen, I'm familiar with the genre. It was in the middle of the genre. The whole country is familiar with it. But can I tell you something? As a country, when we heard that song for the first time, we reacted exactly the way you did.
So, I mean, have there been any other South African songs specifically that made you react in a similar way, or is Omunye in a world of its own?
This is tough.
It would have to be Amapiano at that point.
Yeah.
It would have to be Amapiano. I think it was the Amapiano phase that we went through.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I think, you know what it is? I think if we had I think because it was lockdown, we didn't really get to maybe react to K-Star as early as maybe we could have. I think, I mean, if you watched it, you would have seen how like infectious the beats and stuff that take over us. If it was like similar to that and we got straight away, I feel K-Star.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
Vocalistic is amazing on that one.
Yeah, so you guys are obviously quite clued up, you know, in African entertainment, from the latest videos to what's hot and happening in music scene. So we wanted to put your knowledge to the test with a little game we call Ubunifu Space, if you're okay with that, and actually if you're not. So we're going to ask you questions about the African music scene, and then maybe you can take turns starting from the left in answering. Is that okay? Yay!
Cool.
So, first question, who does Vocalistic feature on his K-Star remix?
Davido. It took.
Okay, guys, the next one is, what does Ungas Nishi mean?
I know this tune is a banger, but I don't know what it means.
It means do not rob yourself
Of a nice
of
time.
a good time.
Of a good time.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense to me.
Okay, so the third question. Nasty C has just released a song with a popular American female R&B artist. Can you name the singer for $1 million?
Ari Lennox.
Yes.
All right, and the last question. Which popular South African musician came onto the scene flinging a ponytail? A male singer.
Casper.
Yes.
All right, guys,
You
thank
guys
you
are
so
one
much.
of us. You guys are definitely one of us.
local.
Please come home.
Thank you so much for joining us, guys. I'm going to come and visit home soon. It's been a long time. Please make space for me when I come visit, yeah?
Yes, we can't wait.
All right, cool. Thank you so much for joining us. We still have more interesting guests and conversations coming your way. And when we come back, we talk to DJ Da Lutes, who is usually on the ones and twos, but he's joining us tonight. You don't want to miss it. So on 3, we'll be back in a bit.
In a bit, yeah?
In a bit, yeah.
Hey, welcome back to #Zone3. Our next guest tonight is a South African DJ who's been blowing up the social media scene, drawing quite the following with his Amapiano and House genre-bending mixes that appeal to South Africa's diverse audience. He joins us tonight to talk about the genesis of his house DJ journey, his reaction to the overpowering support he's receiving from South Africa, and how he plans to further the trajectory of his career. If you don't know who I'm talking about, then please help me welcome to Da Lutes. Hey, Da Lutes. Hey, Da Lutes is on fire.
You can't sing the rest of that, yeah.
Da Lutes, welcome to TrendingSA.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Da Lutes, let's talk about the white elephant in the room. I mean, how did little Deo grow up and become an Amapiano DJ? Where did you even find the music?
Well, Amapiano is actually a genre that sort of came on later on. But initially I started with house and kwaito. So that's where my music passion lies initially. So yeah, man, I was just always the guy who had most of the songs. I was your go-to guy. So I've always just had the music. So I sort of just took it from there.
So we found one of your DJ mixes online. Let's just take a look quickly. Dude, listen, I'm so glad this is happening on a Friday, because that's what I'm going to do when I leave here. What would you say is the secret to compiling a killer mix for Groove, and what's in your weekend starter pack?
All right, so the truth is I actually don't compile my mixes at all. There's no preparation, there's no planning.
What do you mean?
On the spot, I'm telling you.
Finally, a real DJ.
That's the whole point about being a
Yay.
DJ. Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then in your weekend starter pack, what's in there? Tell us the legal stuff.
Do you want to know the truth?
No. We want to know the
Yes.
legal truth.
Yeah, it's legal, it's legal.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
The answer is simple. It's food.
Wow. I did not think of it. Okay.
Give me a good meal, then we go have dinner somewhere. If I'm well fed, performance will be off the roof.
You've got a long career ahead of you.
Definitely does have a lot of career ahead of him.
I would like to think so.
Also considering that he's an actual DJ, we love it. So the
So who are you
DJs.
throwing shade at? who are you giving shade to?
Listen, okay, cool. So the DJing scene is populated with new entrants on a daily basis, you know what I mean? How important is it for you to cultivate an aesthetic and personality that would resonate with your audience and mostly with you?
Sure. Well, the most important thing to me is engagement. I like to engage with the people that follow me, that support me, that love me. First and foremost, I put the people and the fans. I don't like to use the word fans, but
Right.
yeah, the people that are out there for me, I put them first. So whenever I get to a show, the first thing I do is engage, have a chat, take some pictures, just one-on-one with the people. It goes a long, long way. And I think that in itself sort of just, says a lot. Yeah.
Right, so you are a rising DJ who is taking over the club scene, and we'd like to play a quick fire game with you called Spin the Disc. So in this game, we are going to ask you a question with 3 options, and you have to choose one. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Let's go.
Which DJ set doesn't live up to its hype. Now, there's A, B, and C. I hope you pick A just for my own entertainment. A is DJ Mo Flavor. B, it's DJ Maporisa. 3, it's DJ Thera.
All right, the answer is C.
I didn't expect.
I didn't expect that one because actually that's one of my favorite DJs growing up.
So which one are you thinking?
I was thinking A, just to suck it up to Mo.
But why C?
Why C?
Just from a personal point of view, I've been to events or festivals where DJ Tida has performed, and you know, there's a lot of hype and so forth. But when he actually jumps on stage, it's a little bit not as great as you think it is. But still a dope performer, dope producer. But yeah, just personally.
Right, so which city gives you the best party vibe? Is it A, Pretoria, B, Durban, where you are right now, C, Johannesburg? Pick an answer.
Answer is B, Durban.
Thank you! I've always told you guys.
No one thought you.
The answer is B. All right.
We didn't find him.
So which DJ set would you like to steal? A, Mr. Jazzy Q, B, Kabza De Small, C, Dimtuda.
All right, let's go with B, Kabza De Small.
Yeah.
I thought you'd pick A.
Yes.
But it's okay. I
like that, yeah?
Yeah, but why would you pick him?
His playing style is really relaxed. His mixing, his transitioning is really smooth. So it's just it's a pleasant performance.
It's a pleasant performance.
So what's the rest of the year looking like? Are you going to drop the project? Are you trying to collaborate with anybody? Like, what are we looking forward to?
Well, at this rate, the gigs are just coming from left, right, and center. So we'll be pretty much gigging the entire year. If we are going to another lockdown,
where the money reside, where the money reside.
Mr. Book
and then obviously in between of that, I'll be dropping projects and singles and an EP as well. So there's a lot in the pipeline.
Do you want to give us a hint of anybody that you've already worked with?
So up until this day, I really haven't worked with any big names or mainstream names. Cool. I work with a lot of local producers and artists, because that's actually where a lot of the talent lies.
Nice, yeah.
So keeping it local.
Amazing.
Thank you so much, my guy, for joining us. And I'm expecting an invite to your next gig. I'm going to be there in the DJ booth. I want to be that guy. I think I'm young
Only
enough.
if you're singing Da Lutes is on fire.
Yes.
Listen, give me a mic and I'll do it. Thank you so much for joining us. Sure. We're going for a quick break, and when we come back, our besties at Vodacom continue to connect and take humanity further together. And then we catch up with renowned fashion designer David Tlale, who celebrates 15 years as a visionary in the fashion space in a special way. You don't want to miss that.
Welcome back to Ta on Free. So we recently caught up with South African designer, the incomparable David Tlale, who has been at the forefront of creating cutting-edge, avant-garde designs for the past 15 years. And we decided to celebrate this moment with him by visiting his studio and adding a little Ta flair. Take a look.
My name is David Tlale. I'm a fashion designer based in Johannesburg, South Africa. I believe the impact of the brand David Tlale is it's still on the go, it's still growing, because over the years of building this brand, we touch and change people's lives. And I believe that's our vision, that's our mission. Because when you are a game changer, you can't be a game changer which is selfish. It's all about the other people. Question is, if I fall down and die today, how many people's lives have I touched? How many people's lives have I changed? It's very important to look back and say, oh, I've inspired that person, I've inspired that person, I've inspired that person. Not only just in the industry, but also the team that works with us as a brand, David Tlale. It's very important to say, you have to make sure that you have an impact. You can't just wake up and just like with no purpose. One of my principles in life is you wake up with purpose and you go to bed with reflection. And if your life has not touched or even changed someone's life, it means nothing. Not only because of the clothing that we create. We always say this to the team and also our customers. We don't sell clothes here, we sell the experience. And how you feel walking into our stores is important. How the team that works in the store makes you feel is very important. By the time you put on the garment, our job should be done. Our sale should be closed. So our mission is to touch, change, and also have an impact on people's lives. Locally, in South Africa, in the continent, we have a huge following in the continent where young people and even other designers, my colleagues and even friends, to say, David, we don't know how you do it, but we are watching you from your social media platforms and everything. You are really pushing the boundaries. For me, is to say, we are on a journey to build a luxury brand made in South Africa by South Africans and Africans, and we can be able to serve it to the global markets. Why is there no African brand on a global scale that you look at the likes of Michael Kors, Gucci, Prada, Dior, and everybody else? Why don't you have a David Tlale? There's likes of Makhosa, which is doing a great job. And I think these are the people that are like literally grinding and changing the narrative of what African fashion used to be known as. And we have a bigger responsibility as this generation to say, let's change the mentality, let's change our story, let's change how businesses used to rise and fall, and make sure that we have solid brands that are made in South Africa.
That was actually beautiful, and if you want to see more, you can catch the full interview on our YouTube channel. So, at the heart of Vodacom's Further Together brand refresh is the power and magic that happens when technology comes together with the human spirit. They want to continue to connect you to health, education, family, youth, and rewards to help South Africans go further together. Each week, through their various moments of connection, Vodacom and TrendingSA will be giving you the opportunity to win big. And right now, it's time for Win Big with Vodacom.
We asked you to tell us how Vodacom can take you further together to unlock a big prize. With the announcement of a new brand tagline, Vodacom places the emphasis on how through partnerships and collaboration, it's possible to connect everyone to the digital economy so that no one is left behind.
And this week's winner, drumroll please. Pow!
This was the winning tweet. _Sean Keys saying Vodacom can take us further by making more deals like giving away smartphones so that students who can't afford smartphones can get the chance to have them and use them for academics when necessary. #Further Together. Congratulations, Sean Keys. Congratulations, you win a brand new smartphone as well as 5 gigs of data. All right, let's see what our winner had to say.
Good day, fam. My name is Sean, and I would like to thank Vodacom for taking me further by being the best network that I've ever used. Like, personally, for me, it's the best because I use it for my online learning as a student, and it has taken me further, and I really appreciate that.
And if you would like to win big like our lucky viewer tonight, look out for next week's Moments of Connection on our social media pages. And you too could win big with Vodacom's Further Together brand refresh. Search Vodacom Further Together to learn more about how we can all go further.
With technology and humanity, we can go further together. Vodacom.
And that's how we wrap up tonight's episode. Join us again next week for more of the hottest trends, conversations, and guests. And if you've missed any of our episodes, worry not. You can catch the Omnibus this Sunday morning right here on S3 and on YouTube. Good night, Mzansi.